African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 27th of October, 2023. In the period from 21 to October 27, 2023, the armed forces of the Russian Federation carried out 19 group strikes with precision-guided weapons and unmanned aerial vehicles against arsenals with artillery ammunition, storage sites for uncrewed boats, military airfield infrastructure, and POL bases. Furthermore, the bases housing Ukrainian soldiers, nationalists, and foreign mercenaries were attacked and successfully neutralized. The strikes resulted in the complete annihilation of all designated targets. In Kupiansk direction, units of the Zapad group of forces have repelled 47 counterattacks launched by the enemy over the past week and took better lines and positions by their professional efforts. Aviation and artillery launched attacks at the armed forces of Ukraine 25th Air Assault, 14th, 32nd, 41st Mechanized, and 68th Jaeger Brigades close to Simkovka, Ivanovka, Kharkov region, Sergeyevka, and Novoigorovka, Lugansk People's Republic. Moreover, for ammunition and armament depots of the armed forces of Ukraine were wiped out. The enemy losses were more than 705 servicemen, 1 tank, 11 armored fighting vehicles, 19 motor vehicles, as well as 5 field artillery guns. In Krasny Lyman direction, units of the center group of forces supported by aviation, artillery, and heavy flamethrower systems repelled 45 attacks of assault detachments of the armed forces of Ukraine 24th, 63rd, 67th Mechanized Brigades, and the 15th National Guard Regiment. The enemy losses in this direction amounted to more than 1,020 troops, 20 armored fighting vehicles, 14 motor vehicles, and 3 guns. In Donetsk direction, the U group of forces has repelled 9 enemy attacks and inflicted fire damage on armed forces of Ukraine 24th and 54th Mechanized and 77th Airmobile Brigades near Maryanka, Kurdiamovka, Bogdanovka, and Kleshchievka, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses amounted to more than 2,055 servicemen, 3 tanks, 17 armored fighting vehicles, 22 motor vehicles, and 16 field artillery guns in this direction. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Russian group of forces captured more favorable frontline positions and inflicted fire damage on the units of the armed forces of Ukraine 58th Motorized Infantry, 72nd Mechanized, 128th Territorial Defense Brigades close to Staromerskoy, Ugledar, and Urozhenoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy have lost more than 885 servicemen, 1 tank, 4 armored fighting vehicles, 17 motor vehicles, as well as 4 field artillery guns over this period. In Zaporizhzhia direction, units of the Russian group of troops conducted intensive defensive operations, successfully repelling 19 attacks of assault groups of the armed forces of Ukraine 65th and 118th Mechanized, and 82nd Air Assault Brigades near Verbovoy and Rabotino, Zaporizhzhia region. The enemy's total casualties reached more than 435 servicemen, 15 tanks, 17 armored fighting vehicles, 16 motor vehicles, and 17 field artillery guns. As a result of preemptive measures taken by Russian forces and artillery fire assaults, the armed forces of Ukraine have incurred losses of up to 485 troops killed and wounded, 11 field artillery guns, and 20 motor vehicles over the past week. Within the operational area of the Zapad group of forces, as well as on the Soldar-Bakhmut and South Donetsk directions, Ukrainian military personnel are facing a significantly low level of morale and psychological distress. During the week, a total of 54 Ukrainian servicemen belonging to the 54th Mechanized, 56th, 57th, and 58th Motorized Infantry, and 110th and 115th Territorial Defense Brigades have voluntarily surrendered to Russian forces and have been taken captive. In addition, 208 Ukrainian UAVs have been shot down, along with 19 MRs and 4 Uragan projectiles, 2 Adams operational tactical missiles, 2 Neptune anti-ship missiles, 6 HARM anti-radiation missiles, 8 JDAM guided bombs, and 1 S-200 converted surface-to-surface missile over the past week. Since October 1st, 2023, Russia's fighter jets and air defense systems have shot down 31 airplanes and 3 helicopters, 20 MiG-29 airplanes, 8 Su-25 ground attack aircraft, 1 Su-24 bomber, 2 Il-39 jet trainers, and 3 Mi-8 helicopters of Ukrainian Air Force. In total, 515 airplanes and 253 helicopters, 8,312 unmanned aerial vehicles, 441 air defense missile systems, 12,960 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,169 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 6,893 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 14,684 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.